In our exploration of the topic, why nobody lives in these 10 empty states, we embark on a fascinating journey to uncover the mysteries behind the sparse populations of these unique regions. From desolate landscapes to economic challenges, each of these states presents its own set of reasons for its low inhabitants. In some cases, extreme weather conditions and inhospitable terrains deter settlement, creating natural barriers that are difficult to overcome. In others, historical events, such as conflicts or economic downturns, have led to depopulation and a lingering sense of abandonment. Additionally, some of these states may be under strict environmental or conservation regulations, which limit human activity and development. As we delve into the intriguing stories of these virtually uninhabited states, we discover a world where nature reigns supreme, and human presence is merely a footnote in the vast narrative of our planet. Number 10. Kansas, situated in the heart of the United States, presents a fascinating study in population distribution and land use. With an approximate population of 2.9 million, as of my last update in 2023, spread across an expansive area of about 82,278 square miles, the state is a blend of bustling urban centers and vast, open agricultural landscapes. Kansas is often typified by its sprawling plains and fields, a testament to its role as a key player in American agriculture, particularly in wheat and livestock production. However, this agricultural focus, while crucial to the state's economy and identity, plays a significant role in the population dynamics. The modernization of agriculture, marked by technological advancements and mechanization, has significantly reduced the need for a large workforce in rural areas. This change has led to a gradual migration of the population towards urban centers like Wichita, Overland Park, and Kansas City, where diverse employment opportunities in industries such as manufacturing, healthcare, and education are more plentiful. Additionally, the state's geographical position, far from coastal areas and major international borders, means that it doesn't experience the same level of immigration influx as some other states. The extreme weather conditions, characteristic of the Great Plains, with hot summers, cold winters, and the occasional tornado, also add a layer of environmental challenge for living in certain parts of Kansas. Despite these factors, Kansas remains a state with a significant population, its cities growing and diversifying. The state's education system, cultural heritage, and natural beauty, from the Flint Hills to the Cimarron National Grassland, continue to attract residents and visitors alike. Furthermore, Kansas's commitment to renewable energy and its burgeoning tech sector suggest a potential shift in its economic and demographic landscape in the future. This complex tapestry of economic, environmental, and social factors contributes to the unique character of Kansas, a state that embodies both the challenges and the resilience of life in America's heartland. Number 9. Nevada, renowned for its vivid contrast between vibrant city life and vast unoccupied landscapes, stands as an intriguing example of population distribution within the United States. As of my last update in 2023, Nevada's population was around 3.1 million people, residing in an area of approximately 110,572 square miles. This state, known for its entertainment capitals like Las Vegas and Reno, has a unique demographic spread, heavily concentrated in these urbanized areas, while vast expanses of its territory remain sparsely populated. The state's topography and climate play a significant role in this distribution. Much of Nevada is covered by regions like the Mojave Desert and the Great Basin, characterized by arid, rugged terrain that is less conducive to dense settlement. The harsh desert conditions, with extreme temperatures and limited water resources, pose challenges for large-scale habitation and agriculture. Moreover, a significant portion of Nevada's land is federally owned and used for various purposes, including military testing and conservation, restricting residential and commercial development. This limits population growth in many areas, preserving vast natural landscapes that are inhospitable or legally protected. Nevada's economy is another factor influencing its population spread. The state's economic focus on tourism, gaming, and entertainment is primarily concentrated in Las Vegas and Reno. These sectors offer a variety of employment opportunities but are geographically localized, leading to a high population density in these areas and less in rural regions. Despite the concentration of population in specific urban centers, Nevada continues to evolve, with sectors like technology and renewable energy gaining traction, potentially influencing future demographic and economic trends. The state's natural beauty, from the striking vistas of the Red Rock Canyon to the serenity of Lake Tahoe, also adds to its appeal, drawing both visitors and new residents seeking the unique blend of urban excitement and natural tranquility that Nevada offers. Number 8. Nebraska, with its vast prairies and rich agricultural heritage, offers a unique perspective on population distribution in the United States. As of my last update in 2023, the state had a population of approximately 1.9 million people spread over an area of about 77,348 square miles. Known for its pivotal role in America's agricultural sector, particularly in corn and beef production, Nebraska's demographic landscape is shaped significantly by its rural and agricultural character. A large part of Nebraska is encompassed by the Great Plains, featuring rolling hills and fertile soils, ideal for farming and ranching. However, these activities, while central to the state's economy, tend to support lower population densities as large areas of land are dedicated to crops and livestock rather than dense urban development. The modernization and mechanization of agriculture have also reduced the need for a large workforce in rural areas, contributing to population shifts towards urban centers. Nebraska's major urban areas like Omaha and Lincoln contrast sharply with its rural expanse, offering more diverse economic opportunities, educational institutions, and cultural amenities. This has led to a trend of rural to urban migration, particularly among the younger population, seeking different career paths and lifestyles than those offered by traditional farming communities. The state's geographical location, away from major coastal cities and trade routes, and its relatively harsh weather conditions with cold winters and hot summers also play a role in its population dynamics. Despite these challenges, Nebraska's strong community spirit, quality of life, and commitment to education and healthcare continue to attract and retain residents. Nebraska's evolving economy, with growth in sectors like finance, healthcare, and technology, suggests potential shifts in its demographic and economic landscape in the future. The state's natural attractions, such as the scenic sandhills and the historic Oregon Trail, add to its unique charm, embodying the blend of tradition and transition that characterizes much of the American Midwest. Join our community and subscribe to our channel for a variety of engaging topics like this one. Number 7. Idaho, known for its stunning natural landscapes and outdoor recreation, presents a distinctive demographic pattern within the United States. With a population of approximately 1.8 million as of my last update in 2023, and covering an area of about 83,569 square miles, Idaho's population is notably spread across a diverse terrain. The state is characterized by rugged mountains, vast forests, and fertile agricultural land, contributing to its reputation as a haven for nature lovers and outdoor enthusiasts. The geographical features of Idaho play a crucial role in its population distribution. The Rocky Mountains and large tracts of protected wilderness areas dominate much of the state. While these regions offer breathtaking beauty and are a draw for tourists and outdoor adventurers, they are less suitable for dense population settlement. The mountainous terrain and the presence of national forests and reserves limit extensive urban or agricultural development in significant parts of the state. Idaho's economy, historically rooted in mining, agriculture, and forestry, has diversified in recent years with growth in technology, manufacturing, and services. However, economic opportunities are concentrated in certain areas, like Boise, the state capital, and the surrounding Treasure Valley. This has led to an urban-rural divide in population distribution, with urban areas experiencing growth while many rural regions remain sparsely populated. Despite its relatively low population density, Idaho's quality of life, marked by a strong sense of community, access to nature, and a lower cost of living compared to larger states, continues to attract new residents. The state's commitment to preserving its natural resources and promoting sustainable development also plays a significant role in shaping its demographic and economic future. With its blend of natural beauty, emerging economic opportunities, and a lifestyle that balances modernity with a connection to nature, Idaho offers a unique living experience in the American Northwest. Number 6. New Mexico, with its rich cultural heritage and striking landscapes, presents a unique demographic profile in the United States. As of my last update in 2023, New Mexico had a population of approximately 2.1 million people, spread across a vast area of about 121,590 square miles. This state, known for its diverse cultural influences and stunning natural features, has a population distribution that is deeply influenced by both its geographical and socio-economic factors. New Mexico's terrain is characterized by desert landscapes, high plains, and mountain ranges, including parts of the Rocky Mountains. These natural features, while offering scenic beauty and a haven for outdoor activities, also pose challenges for dense urban development and large-scale agriculture. The arid climate and limited water resources in many areas further complicate efforts for extensive habitation and cultivation. Economically, New Mexico has a mix of industries including energy production, oil and natural gas, mining and tourism, but lacks the same level of economic diversity and opportunity found in more populous states. This has led to higher levels of poverty and lower average incomes in comparison to national averages, factors that can influence population growth and distribution. Culturally, New Mexico is renowned for its rich Native American and Hispanic heritage, which is deeply embedded in the state's identity. However, the state's cultural and historical richness hasn't always translated into robust economic development, particularly in rural and tribal areas, where populations tend to be lower. Urban areas like Albuquerque and Santa Fe, with their greater economic opportunities, educational institutions, and cultural attractions, draw a larger population compared to the state's vast rural regions. Despite these challenges, New Mexico's commitment to preserving its cultural heritage, along with its natural beauty, ranging from the Chihuahuan Desert to the Sangre de Cristo Mountains, continues to make it an attractive destination for both residents and visitors. As New Mexico invests in sectors like renewable energy and technology, there is potential for a shift in its economic and demographic landscape in the future. Number 5. South Dakota. South Dakota, ranking as the 5th state in the list of why nobody lives in these 10 empty states, is notable for its sparse population and vast land area. As of my last update in April 2023, South Dakota had a population of approximately 895,000 people, Despite its large size of 77,116 square miles, this population count makes it one of the least densely populated states in the United States, with an average density of about 11.6 people per square mile. This low density is a result of various factors, including its rural nature, economic structure, and geographical features. One of the key reasons for the low population density in South Dakota is the state's economy, which is heavily reliant on agriculture, particularly in areas like the Great Plains. The rural nature of agriculture means that large areas of land are used for farming and ranching, with relatively few people living on them. Additionally, South Dakota's harsh climate, characterized by cold winters and hot summers, can be a deterrent for some potential residents. Another factor contributing to the low population density is the outmigration trends. While South Dakota has seen some growth in urban areas like Sioux Falls and Rapid City, many rural areas have experienced population decline. Young people, in particular, often leave for larger cities in search of better educational and job opportunities. This outmigration has led to a decrease in population in many small towns and rural areas, further contributing to the state's overall low population density. Despite these factors, South Dakota boasts significant attractions and features, including the famous Mount Rushmore, the Badlands National Park, and the Black Hills. These natural and historical attractions are a source of pride for residents and draw tourists, although they have not substantially increased the state's permanent population. The state's low population density also means that residents often enjoy a strong sense of community, lower cost of living, and less crowded living conditions, which can be appealing for those seeking a quieter, more rural lifestyle. Number 4. North Dakota. North Dakota, occupying the 4th spot on the list of why nobody lives in these 10 empty states, stands out for its expansive landscapes and low population density. As of my last update in April 2023, North Dakota's population was around 770,000, despite covering a land area of about 70,698 square miles. This translates to a population density of approximately 10.9 people per square mile, one of the lowest in the United States. The state's population characteristics are shaped by a combination of its economic focus, geographic features, and climatic conditions. North Dakota's economy is primarily centered around agriculture and energy production, particularly oil extraction in the Bakken Shale region. The agricultural sector, similar to South Dakota, involves large tracts of land with limited human habitation, contributing to the state's low population density. The oil boom in the early 21st century did bring a surge in population in certain areas, but this was often transient, with many workers leaving once their contracts ended or oil prices fell. The state's climate also plays a significant role in its population distribution. North Dakota is known for its harsh winters with extreme cold and significant snowfall, which can be challenging for residents. Additionally, its location in the Great Plains means it experiences wide temperature variations, which can be a deterrent for some. Like South Dakota, North Dakota has also experienced rural depopulation, with young people moving to larger urban centers or out of the state in search of better opportunities. This outmigration has impacted many small towns and rural communities, leading to a decline in population in these areas. Despite these challenges, North Dakota offers a unique living experience. It is home to the Theodore Roosevelt National Park, rich Native American history, and expansive prairie landscapes. For those who appreciate solitude, wide open spaces, and a slower pace of life, North Dakota can be an attractive place to live. Additionally, the state's strong community bonds, low cost of living, and low crime rates are appealing features for its residents. Number 3, Montana. Montana, with its title as the Big Sky Country, stands as the third state in the list of why nobody lives in these 10 empty states, distinguished by its vast, unspoiled landscapes and one of the lowest population densities in the United States. Despite its considerable size of 147,040 square miles, Montana's population is just around 1.09 million, resulting in a density of about 7.4 people per square mile. This sparse population is a product of several interrelated factors, including the state's economic structure, geographical features, climate, and demographic trends. Economically, Montana is heavily reliant on sectors like agriculture, ranching, mining, and tourism. These industries often require large land areas but do not necessitate dense human settlements. Agriculture and ranching, in particular, dominate much of the state's landscape, with vast ranches and farms spread across its plains and valleys. The mining industry, historically significant in Montana, also contributes to the state's economic profile, but does not lead to high population density. Geographically, Montana is a land of contrasts, featuring everything from the Rocky Mountains to extensive plains. This diverse topography, while offering breathtaking scenery and abundant wildlife, also presents challenges for dense human habitation. Large portions of the state are more suited to natural preservation and outdoor recreation than to urban development. The climate in Montana is another factor influencing its low population density. The state is known for its long, cold winters and relatively short summers. These climatic conditions can be a deterrent for some, as living in Montana often requires adapting to a rugged and sometimes harsh environment. In terms of demographic trends, Montana has seen a shift over the years, with younger populations often moving to urban centers or out of state in search of better educational and employment opportunities. This migration has led to aging populations in many rural areas and small towns, contributing to the decline in population density. Moreover, the state's educational and technological infrastructure, while improving, might not yet match the offerings of more densely populated regions, influencing migration patterns, especially among the younger demographic. Number 2. Wyoming. Wyoming, the second state on the list of why nobody lives in these 10 empty states, stands out for its vast open spaces and extremely low population density, even by the standards of sparsely populated states. With a land area of about 97,814 square miles and a population of approximately 580,000 people as of my last update in April 2023, Wyoming has a population density of around 5.9 people per square mile, making it the least densely populated state in the contiguous United States. Wyoming's economy is deeply rooted in industries like mining, particularly coal, oil and natural gas, agriculture, and tourism. These sectors, especially mining and agriculture, typically require large land areas but are not associated with high population densities. The state's reliance on these industries means much of its land is dedicated to these purposes, with limited urban development. Geographically, Wyoming is characterized by its wide open plains and mountainous regions, including parts of the Rocky Mountains. Its stunning landscapes, which include places like Yellowstone National Park and Grand Teton National Park, are iconic and attract tourists from around the world. However, these rugged and often remote areas are not conducive to dense settlement. The state's climate also plays a significant role in its population characteristics. Wyoming experiences harsh winters with heavy snowfall and cold temperatures, and its high elevation can make the climate more extreme compared to other regions. These conditions can be challenging for year-round living and deter some people from settling in the state. Demographically, Wyoming, much like Montana and the Dakotas, has experienced trends of rural depopulation, with younger people often leaving for larger urban areas in search of education and employment opportunities. This has led to aging populations in many small towns and rural areas, further reducing the population density. Despite these challenges, Wyoming offers a unique lifestyle that appeals to many. Its residents often enjoy a strong sense of community, a deep connection to the natural environment, and a slower pace of life. The state's wide open spaces and low population density can be appealing for those seeking solitude and a close relationship with nature. Additionally, Wyoming's lack of a state income tax and low cost of living relative to more populous states are attractive features for residents and potential movers. Number 1. Alaska. Alaska, occupying the top position in the list of why nobody lives in these 10 empty states, is renowned for its extremely low population density, vast wilderness, and unique living conditions. As the largest state in the United States by land area, covering a massive 663,268 square miles, Alaska's population is surprisingly small in comparison, with approximately 730,000 people as of my last update in April 2023. This results in a population density of just over 1 person per square mile, making Alaska the least densely populated state in the U.S. Alaska's economy is diverse, with significant contributions from oil and gas production, fishing, tourism, and mining. However, the state's economic activities are often located in remote and isolated areas, contributing to the low population density. The oil fields in the North Slope and the fishing industries in coastal regions are prime examples where economic activity does not necessarily correlate with high population concentrations. Geographically, Alaska is a land of extremes, featuring vast and rugged landscapes that include towering mountain ranges, extensive forests, and thousands of rivers and lakes. Much of Alaska is inaccessible by road, with many communities reliant on air or sea transportation for connectivity. This isolation and challenging terrain make large-scale settlement and urban development difficult. The climate in Alaska is another significant factor. The state experiences some of the most extreme weather conditions in the U.S., with long, brutally cold winters and short summers, particularly in the northern and interior regions. These harsh conditions can be a significant deterrent for living or settling in much of the state. Demographically, Alaska's population is concentrated in a few urban centers like Anchorage, Fairbanks, and Juneau, with vast areas of the state having very low to no permanent population. The state's unique indigenous cultures and communities also play a vital role in its demographic makeup, with many native Alaskans living in small, remote villages that are deeply connected to the land and traditional lifestyles. Despite the challenges, Alaska offers a living experience unlike any other place in the United States. Its natural beauty is unparalleled, with landscapes ranging from the fjords of the southeast to the tundra of the Arctic North. In conclusion, these 10 states, South Dakota, North Dakota, Montana, Wyoming, and Alaska, each present unique reasons for their low population densities, from their vast and rugged terrains to their economic structures and climatic challenges. While these factors contribute to fewer people living in these states, they also offer a distinct way of life that can be highly appealing. The allure of wide-open spaces, natural beauty, and a slower, more community-oriented lifestyle draws those seeking solitude, a connection with nature, and an escape from the hustle and bustle of crowded urban centers. Each state, with its unique characteristics and challenges, contributes to the diverse tapestry of living experiences available in the United States, embodying the spirit of adventure, resilience, and the enduring appeal of the American frontier.